In today's video, I'm gonna be back in realistic car driving, and I got the G90 M5, which I'm gonna be using to do a comparison of the stock performance versus the tune performance. So that being said, let's get straight into it. Now I'm gonna be doing the stock performance first. So I'm gonna be seeing how long it takes to get to top speed and what the top speed is. Then I'm gonna tune it up and do the same thing. And at the end, I'm gonna do the chart doing a little comparison. So basically, make sure to stick around to the end to see the actual comparison. Now we're just pretty much doing the rough work. So let's launch this thing in 3, 2, 1, blast off. Nice acceleration. I think this thing should have some kind of electric power, I think. But yeah, in real life it has electric motors. Hopefully the game, I don't know if the game actually has electric motors, but most likely it kind of have a little system, something like that, to kind of give you that effect. Because I do hear a little whine. I do hear like a little electric sound, which is pretty cool. But so far about hit 300. Yeah, this thing is pretty fast. Okay, look like we're topping out at 306, which is not bad. Yeah, 306. I don't think we're going over 306, even though we have a little more RPM. Let's start getting some downshift. Wait, this thing had 8 gears? Okay, let me just check something. I need to see if it had 8 gear, because it was topping out in 7th gear. It didn't really go to 8th gear, but I guess once we tune it up, it should go to 8th gear. But it took 31.32 seconds with the top speed of 306, which is not bad. Now I'm gonna tune this thing up and see what difference it makes. Okay, so let's tune this thing up real quick. So let's get the engine, get the twin turbo. You have the brakes, that's good. Let's get the weight reduction and change the tires to race for maximum grip, hopefully. And hopefully this time it does use the 8 gear, because I thought it was a 7 speed. I didn't know that they had a next gear. But let's head back over the highway and see. Okay, so now I'm back in the highway and I'm gonna do the tune performance. So let's get ready to launch this thing. I'm gonna do the third person in 3, 2, 1, blast off. You can see the front lift, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it seems a lot faster. Look, we're actually gonna use 8 gear now. Before it didn't use 8 gear. Now we have used 8 gear, so that's good. That means that there's some improvement already. Get the first person action now. And the speedometer, we're going above our speedometer. Wow. I mean, I've seen it before in some other cars as well. I don't really mind it that much. Okay, look how we're topping out at 383 while the speedometer says 320. That's a major difference. Start slowing that down, get some downshifts as well. I was expecting a 9th gear. Imagine if I saw a 9th gear. We came to the end of the road pretty quick. I'm wondering if the game shortened this road. I don't know if it did. I feel like this road was longer before. When I was testing out the McLaren 600 LT, I flew off all the way over there, almost went in the water. If you see that video, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I recommend you checking it out. I thought the road was a lot longer, but this time it took 40.55 seconds with the top speed of 383, even though it says 320 on the speedometer, which is not bad. Now I'm going to do the chart real quick. Yeah, so as you can see, there was some improvement, which is pretty good. I mean, it took a longer speed, but we've seen it so many times with other cars, so I don't really mind it. Obviously, if we're going to hit a higher top speed, it might take a little longer. With some cars, actually, it does take a little shorter time, which is pretty cool, but there are definitely some improvement. I do love this thing. The looks of it, I like it. Turn on the lights. I love this little detail there, and I love the rear lights as well. When this car first came out, I didn't know what to think of it, but I don't really mind it that much as I did before. It's not the worst car I've seen. So yeah,